Floyd Pretty Boy Mayweather is ranked one of the best boxers of all time and was the highest paid athlete in the world in 2018 with earnings of $285 million, an annual figure not beaten by anyone since. He also established the Money Team, TMT, and Mayweather Promotions, two lucrative sources of additional wealth that allowed him to generate such huge annual incomes. The undefeated professional boxer and boxing promoter rarely holds back in flaunting his wealth and likes to let the public know how he spends his money. His social media pages often scream crazy money, boasting diamond-encrusted watches, extravagant supercars, private jets, and luxury travel. Everything dialed up to 11. Besides training for his much-hyped upcoming fight against YouTuber Logan Paul on June 6, Mayweather has likely been enjoying one of his favorite hobbies, collecting luxurious cars. Don't forget to watch today's video in full to learn more about Floyd Mayweather's $40 million car collection. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the highest-earning athlete in the world. When all is said and done, he'll likely earn $80 million from the Canelo Alvarez fight alone. Unlike other super-rich athletes like Tiger Woods and Tom Brady, Floyd is not afraid to flaunt his wealth. He posts photos of himself and his money, literally stacks of money, all the time, and they are unreal. The undefeated boxer retired back in 2017 with a 50-0 record and reportedly earned around $700 million during his 21-year career. Money decided to flaunt his wealth by taking to social media and showing off his luxury Beverly Hills mansion. The 43-year-old splashed out a further £370,000 on top of the original sale price after making an insane £74 million against Conor McGregor in 2017. Inside the mansion is a wine cellar lined with hundreds of expensive bottles. Mayweather is known for extravagant parties and is frequently pictured out with wads of cash at his disposal. Mayweather collected 15 titles in 5 different weight classes in his career, and he has a room entirely dedicated to those feats. Mayweather's finances have continued to rise over the last few years with a variety of business ventures. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is on top of the world. It's less of a subjective statement and more of an honest observation at this point. Earlier this month, the 36-year-old champ outboxed one of the most promising young fighters in the world in Canelo Alvarez, and in doing so, earned himself $41 million and broke the standing record for pay-per-view buys. All of this was made possible because of Mayweather's ability to sell himself. He's as good a marketer as he is a fighter. He throws his money around, lives an unbelievable lifestyle, and makes you want to see him lose, something he has yet to do. By creating his own brand name and becoming his own promoter, Mayweather has been able to reach a level of wealth few other athletes could ever dream of. And he doesn't let his mountains of cash sit around. There's rich, and then there's charter an extra private jet because you're scared of gravity rich. Floyd Mayweather rests firmly in this latter category, according to an interview he recently gave on The Howard Stern Show. Mayweather was answering questions about his personal finances when he admitted that he charters an extra private jet for his bodyguards while he's traveling, because he's afraid their weight would drag his Gulfstream 5 down. You don't get nicknamed money by tucking your earnings in a 401k like a modern-day Scrooge McDuck. Mayweather likes to be able to hold his success in his hands and/or use it as a swimming pool. At any given time when he's out and about, Mayweather will have thousands of dollars on his person. He keeps about $60,000 on him for light evenings and claims he can fit $1 million in a hockey bag when he decides to roll deep. For most of us, fancy concierge service is when the hotel desk guy upgrades to a spacious handicap suite. For Floyd Mayweather, fancy concierge service involves a company scouring the nation for unbuyable courtside seats. The boxer used one such service to find him courtside seats to the 2013 NBA Finals. Mayweather hired White Glove Entertainment, a premium concierge and lifestyle service, to find him 3 courtside tickets to Game 7 of the Heat Spurs Final Series. It should also be noted that he gave them less than 24 hours to find the tickets. Yes, he asked on June 20th, the day of the game. Mayweather ended up paying $25,000 a pop 3 courtside tickets. He also picked up an extra first-row seat for another $5,000. That's $80,000 on 4 tickets to a basketball game. Just a part of his day. A boxer with a driveway full of expensive cars. No surprise there. Well, hold up. These are just Mayweather's Vegas cars. He keeps 8 luxury rides at his Las Vegas mansion, and even more at his homes in Los Angeles and Miami. His cars are also color-coded by city. His Vegas cars are white while his fleet in Miami are all black. You know, in case he forgets which city he's in. Let's now look at some of his amazing car collection. Number 7. Bugatti Chiron. Bugatti, the high-performance manufacturer from Molsheim, France, is known for creating some of the fastest, most expensive and luxurious of cars. Mayweather has owned at least 5 Bugattis, with his latest purchase a custom-made Chiron equipped with a 8.0-liter W16 engine. This monster catapults the driver from 0 to 200 kilometers per hour in 6 seconds and reaches a top speed of 490 kilometers per hour, making it the holder of several world records. In 2016, Floyd Mayweather replaced his old Bugatti Veyrons with a black and orange Bugatti Chiron. He reportedly acquired this car for $3.5 million at its 2016 Geneva Motor Show debut. Number 6. Pagani Huayra. The Pagani Huayra is reckoned by some to be among the most beautiful cars ever made, with the brand describing it as a merging of the past, present and future in a timeless interpretation. Under the bonnet, it has a Mercedes V12 engine, producing a massive 720 horsepower. Every car is handcrafted by Horacio Pagani in Italy, with only 100 units made in all, each costing $1.4 million. Number 5. Aston Martin 177. The 177 is the only Aston Martin that Mayweather owns. As the name suggests, there were only 77 cars produced, and the car is known for its phenomenal engine wrapped in sheer beauty. Fittingly, Aston's most expensive car to date is also its fastest. Equipped with a V12 engine, it accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.7 seconds and reaches a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour. As seen in the movie Skyfall, much like James Bond, Floyd Money, Mayweather also drives the Aston Martin 177. The champ added the 177 to his collection in 2015 for $3.3 million. As the name implies, the 177 is limited to 77 units, only 3 of which are in the United States and 1 of which belongs to Floyd. Number 4. LaFerrari Apida. Money, Mayweather has owned many Ferraris in the past, and he even sold not 1 but 2 rare Ferrari Enzos. In 2017, the star bought Alla Ferrari Apida, one of the rarest of all production cars. Ferrari withholds the ultra-rare Apida for its most precious clients, but Mayweather is surely one of them as he already owns the usual limited edition LaFerrari. Number 3. Bugatti Veyron. Mayweather bought a Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitus in October 2015. 18 months down the line, he has lost interest as he later decided to sell it for a whopping $3,950,000. When Mayweather bought the supercar in 2015, the 5-division world champion had paid $3,498,000. Interestingly, even after 2 years of ownership, the price for the vehicle has not gone down. In fact, it has increased by $452,000. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Floyd Mayweather sold his 2006 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren with 7,900 miles on the odometer in 2014. Hardly driven, the car looked immaculate at the time of sale. However, that tidiness came at a price of $205,000. Apart from just these, Money Mayweather has many other high-end cars parked in and around his estates across the country. Which one is your favorite? Number 1. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Our last car of note is unusual, as Mayweather tends to go for the newest supercars. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita is already more than 10 years old, but there were only 2 cars ever produced, and they cost around $5 million. They're often referred to as a diamond on wheels, thanks to the groundbreaking sparkling white carbon fibers used in the body's construction. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita could possibly be one of the rarest cars Floyd has ever owned. Boxing's pretty boy owned one of only 2 of these in the world, worth $4.7 million. It has 1,018 horsepower and a top speed of over 254 miles per hour. However, like most of the cars he buys, Mayweather even sold this ultra-rare car in 2017. He reportedly used the money from the sale of this car to buy a $20 million, 16 million pound yacht he was looking to purchase at the time. With that, we come to the end of this video. Don't forget to join in next time for more of such interesting content.